66-46, Coach. You expected to dominate on the glass, and you did. Your general thoughts on the game?
Well, I was a little disappointed that we didn't take advantage of some opportunities, in that first half, finishing around the basket and the free throw line. I mean, those two are, we've talked about that. The two stats that I say or the three stats that are important for us is rebounding, which we did. I thought we did a great job today. You hold them to 36%, you only give up 8 offensive rebounds, and you out-rebound them by 19. So good effort there. But then the free throw situation, we did a good job of getting to the line, but now we got to finish them. And then the assist to turnover, which was a negative tonight. So 2 out of the 3, I didn't think we performed as well as we needed to. At the same time, Marcus's stats won't show how well he played tonight. I think he had 12 or 14 deflections, which is off the charts, on the floor for loose balls, kept stuff alive, made some big plays when we needed it. I thought he was great. I thought Josh Heath played well. And I thought Robert Sampson, we just got to get him where he's not getting in foul trouble, because his production per minute is very good right now.
Talk a little bit more about Josh Heath. Of course, Travis Jorgensen out, but 7 assists, and really I think he could have had 11. Four nice passes where guys didn't finish at the rim.
Yeah, that's right. As I said, disappointing. We get point-blank baskets, and I thought maybe the bigs were trying to pad their stats and miss the first shot, get the rebound, and put it back in. But Josh did a good job of running our stuff. He was more aggressive in some opportunities in the second half to knock down shots when the shots presented themselves. So, kind of thrown into the fire, second game here at Georgia Tech, and he has to start. But I thought he did a good job. Plus, he was very good defensively on Battle. I thought there was some times, Battle goes 0 for 1, played very well the other night against Dayton. There were some times in the open court where, as you and I talked about, Battle's kind of a one-man break. Josh did a great job of moving his feet and keeping him out of lane. I thought it was a very good game for him.
DeMarco Cox in double figures. Charles Mitchell gets a double-double. And you expected those guys to do some things on the interior, but, boy, they're a nice little tandem.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest, my expectations for their performance is starting to increase, so I wasn't happy as those numbers would suggest. We need DeMarco doing a better job on the defensive glass, 0 defensive rebounds. That's unheard of. That can't happen. And then, Charles can't, if he's going to take those shots, he needs to finish those shots, and then inexcusable to get a technical foul. We don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't get technicals. So I'll be sure, make sure our players know they don't get them. They make a call, he fouled him, get your butt down to the other end of the court, and that will be addressed. I can assure you and all the fans out there of that one.
You did get one technical last year, didn't you?
Yeah, that was a bad call, though.
A couple more things here. Todrick, at the end, he had 8 points, but it just seems like he's having trouble getting that ball to go down. But you're seeing glimpses of what he can do.
Well, it's unfortunate. He hit 2 threes tonight. They were both after the guy was fouled who passed him the ball, but you can see some of the offensive flair that he has. So, and he's been good at the line. He played better defense again today on the ball. They had some interesting coverages that for a freshman are kind of unique. I thought he did a pretty good job. Don't worry, he'll knock some of those down. I don't have any concern. The one thing we need him to do is get ready a little earlier. To step in and get ready for that shot. I think he's getting ready a little late, and so instead of towing the 3 on that shot, he's maybe 4 feet behind the 3. We need him to start getting in a little closer, but I thought he did some good things today.
Lastly, Coach, we talked about how tonight the guys might have to bring their own energy. Tuesday night, it's not Georgia. Friday night, IPFW, while that's not a name that people associate with great basketball, that's a much better team than you saw tonight. That could be a tough test.
Yeah, we have to be ready to go. We're going to have to play much better than tonight. I can guarantee you that. They had 20-plus wins last year. Great Forbes inside, great post player, very good guard. They're a team that won a lot of games last year, so they know how to win. And this will be a big game for them. So we have to play a lot better. And if we can get the students back out on Friday night like last Friday, that would be fantastic to get a little energy in the environment, and hopefully it'll do that.
Jackets get to 2-0 with a 66-46 win over Alabama A&M. I'm Brandon Gaudin, joined now by Josh Heath. 7 assists, no turnovers. With Travis Jorgensen out, you were asked to step up, and pretty darn good job. How'd you feel about the performance, Josh?
My teammates made it easy for me in terms of getting assists and stuff. We were just getting out on the break and pushing it, so that made it a lot easier for me.
But DeMarco Cox, did you say something to him? He screwed up 3 really nice passes that you had at the rim. He was padding his offensive rebounding stats.
Yeah, but he also gave me a couple assists too, so I can't really get mad at him.
With Travis out, and again, that's not going to be long-term. It's just precautionary tonight. But getting the start now 2 games into your Georgia Tech career after the transfer from South Florida, how are you feeling as a Yellow Jacket, Josh?
I feel good. I like my teammates. My teammates make it easy for me. It's been a good transition.
What is obviously you like to pass. You get in the air around the rim. You've got some nifty dishes, but you also put up a couple shots. But are you known more as a pass-first point guard?
I believe so. I think I'm better at finding my open teammates and sucking defense in, getting in the lane and just dishing it out.
Talking with Josh Heath here after the Jackets' 66-46 win. A couple more things, and we'll let you hit the showers. All in all, this performance tonight by your team, 20-point win. It was a lot tougher, though, wasn't it, than against Georgia? Georgia, you had the crowd, the energy. Tonight, it just kind of felt a little less intense in the building, shall we say?
Yeah, for sure. Coming off that Georgia game, it was packed and a lot of energy going on. A big weekend for us, but on games like these, we just got to bring the energy ourselves and do a better job of that.
Lastly, a lot of early talk from you guys about how this team likes each other. They get along well. From your perspective, are you seeing that? Is this you saw a team last year at South Florida, played for your dad. What's your estimation of the locker room early?
We got a lot of just high character guys and have one goal in mind, and we're all in sync. And I think the chemistry is through the roof.
By the way, you told me your dad, Stan, final thought here, was doing some commentating the other night, was he not? He's now a commentator?
Yeah, he did a good job last night in the Miami-Florida game, yeah.
That was a big one. He started off with a thriller.
Started off with the bang, yeah.
All right, congrats on the win. Great game. We'll talk to you down the road.
All right, thank you.